Hello. This is how to be rich. Alright, so we're on part 7. We're on part 7 here. Hold on, let me find it. Alright, we're on part 7. In the second part of part 7. Making a mind a magnet. Making a mind of the magnet. The magnet's a mind. Alright. There is no other one thing you will find so helpful in the attainment of your ambition as to the habit of visualizing what you are trying to accomplish, visualizing it vividly, just as distinctively, just as vigorously as possible, because this makes a mind of the magnet of the mind. Mind a magnet. Makes a magnet of the mind to attract what one is after. All about us, we see individuals focusing their minds and attracting to themselves marvelous results. No matter who you are, visualize yourself as the person you long to be. See yourself in the exalted position you long to attain. There is nothing more potent in drawing your heart's desire to you than visualizing that desire. Dreaming your dream. You hear that beat? Dreaming your dream, seeing yourself as the ideal of your vision. Feeling the position in which your ambition would place you. No matter what happens, always hold fast to the thought that you can be what you long to be, what you can do the same, you can do the thing you want to do, and picture yourself as always succeeding in what you desire to come true in life. Do this no matter what adverse conditions or circumstances. Do this no matter how many people misunderstand you. Hold fast to your faith in your dream and yourself. Cling to your vision, nurse it, for as God has inspired the model by which you are being urged to shape your life. Do these things and work with all your might for the attainment of your goal on the physical plane, and nothing can hinder you from your success. See it first, then be it. Many years ago, there was a young boy in Australia who wanted to become a physician and a surgeon, but he had no money. He was explained to him how a seed deposited in the soil attracts to itself everything necessary for its unfolding, and that all he had to do was take a lesson from the seed and deposit the required idea in his subconscious mind. To earn some money, this young brilliant boy used to clean the doctor's offices, wash windows, and do odd repair jobs. Every night as he went to sleep, he used to picture in his mind an eye medical diploma on the wall with his name on it in big bold letters. He used to clean it, shine it, and frame the diploma on the wall in the medical buildings. It was not hard for him to engrave the image of the diploma in his mind and develop it there. And to develop it there, he got definite results. It followed as he persisted with the mental picture every night. The sequel of this story was very interesting. One of the doctors took a great liking to this young boy, and after training him in the art of sterilizing instruments, giving hypodermic injections, and other miscellaneous first aid work, he employed him as a technical assistant in his own office. The doctor later sent him to the medical school at his own expense. Today, this young man is a prominent medical doctor in Montreal. He discovered the law of attraction by using his subconscious mind in the right way. He operated an age-old law that says, having seen the end, you will have willed the means to the realization of the end. Make real, and it soon will be. Yet this young man was able to imagine, to see, and feel the reality of his dream. He lived with that idea, sustained it, nourished it, and loved it until through his imagination it penetrated the layers of his subconscious mind and became a conviction by attracting to him everything necessary for the fulfillment of his dream. See it? We begin to create in consciousness. Some of our thought images will be crude, but so are art and artist's first pictures. But to those who really see the vision and feel the law, there is no turning back, and there could be no such words as failure. Standing fast in an unaltering faith with a vision, perfect in consciousness, anyone can drive the new creation straight through their old environment. Holding in there, the atomic mind of substance must produce it around us in form. Plenty of whatever we project or make believe must come into form. Our realization becomes actualization, and we are then in our law of divine transference, which has no limits. Have faith in faith. We are twice armed to fight with faith. To promote the highest development and the most thorough use of character and ability, faith becomes indispensable. Faith awakens everything within us that is superior and brings out the best that is within. Faith unites us with the infinite, and in order for us to accomplish the great things in life, we must work constantly in oneness with the infinite. To do our best, we need the Supreme. To do our best in the sphere of action, we must live so near to the Supreme that the divine presence is consciously felt at all times. We are helped by the higher power, and we can receive far greater and superior assistance from the same source when our faith is high and strong. A highly developed mind with faith can accomplish a great deal more. And the same is true of every mind in every stage of development. Faith increases the power, the capacity, and the efficiency of everything and everybody. One of the greatest essentials to the mastery of faith is to have a high goal, a definite goal, and to keep eye upon that single goal as a definite, and there is nothing that causes the mind to aim as high as faith. Faith denies limits by passing them. Faith goes out upon the boundlessness of all things. It passes by the borderland and proves there is no borderland. I demonstrate conclusively that all things are possible and that there is no end to the path of attainment. And what is more, it demonstrates that this path to greater and greater attainment is substantial in the sound of the way. There is no seemingly void, there is no rock, there is no outgoing anywhere in the universal in the eyes of faith. There is no gulf between the small and the great. From the smaller to the great, there is a path of smooth and solid rock, and anyone may safely reach the greater by simply pressing on. To master faith, the mind must be determined to reach the highest goal in view, and to realize that the goal can be reached, that it is being reached, and there is nothing that makes the mind more determined to reach the heights than a strong, living faith. Faith sees the heights. Faith knows they are there and can be reached. Therefore, to a mind would create a grander fate. Nothing is more valuable than faith. Faith and belief. To attain faith, we must understand that it is not blind belief. It is not belief at all. Faith is a live conviction, illuminated knowledge, received at first hand through an awakening power of within that sees and knows all and understands the spirit of things. Consequently, faith not only awakens higher and mightier powers, it illumines the mind with light, wisdom, and truth it wakens up your mind, my mind, filling my mind with pages. It also brings the mind into perfect touch with those laws and principles that lie at every foundation of life, all attainment, all achievement, and all change. And it is those laws that mind must employ for faith to be mastered and a great destiny created. To attain faith in the Supreme, have faith in your fellows, have faith in yourself, have faith in everything in the universe, and above all, have faith in faith. Your only business is belief. To begin with, all wealth depends upon a clear understanding of the fact that the mind thought is the only creator. The great business of life is thinking. Control your thoughts and you control your circumstance. Just as the first law of gain is desire, so the formula of success is belief. Believe that you have it, see it as an existent fact, and everything you can rightly wish for is yours. Belief is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. You have seen men inwardly no more capable than yourself accomplish the seemingly impossible things. You have seen others after years of hopeless struggle suddenly win their most cherished dreams. And you've often wondered what is the power that gives new life to their dying ambitions, that supplies new energy to their jaded desires and gives them a new start on the road of success. That power is belief and faith. Something gave them a new belief in themselves and a new faith in that power to win, and they leaped ahead and rested success seemingly from certain defeat. It is our own belief in yourself that counts. It is the consciousness of dominant power within you that makes all things attainable. You can have anything you think you can. This knowledge is literally the gift of the gods, for through it you can solve every human problem. It should make out of you an incurable optimist. It is to open the door to welfare. Keep it open by expecting to gain everything that is right. You are entitled to every good thing, therefore expect nothing but good. Defeat does not need to follow victory. Victory should follow victory, and it will if you let this mind be in which was also the mind of Jesus. It is the mind that means health and life and boundless opportunity. No limitation rests upon you, so do not let it enter your life. Remember that the mind will do every good thing for you. It will remove mountains for you, bring it all from the storehouse, and prove now what is within, so that way the windows of heaven will open to you and pour you out a blessing. Go within, so that way there is room to receive it. Bring all your thoughts, your desires, your aims, your talents into the storehouse, the consciousness of good, the law of infinite supply, and proof of these blessings. There is every reason to know that you are entitled to adequate provision. Everything that is involved in supply is a thing of thought. Now reach out, stretch your mind, and try to comprehend through unlimited supply. Do not think that supply must come through one or two channels. It is not for you to dictate the universal mind, the means through which it shall send gifts to you. There are millions of channels through which it can reach you. Your part is to impress upon your mind your need, your earnest desire, your boundless belief in the resources and the willingness of the universal mind will help you. Plant the seeds of desire, nourish it with a clear visualization of the ripened fruit. Water it with sincere faith. Believe the means to the universal mind. Open your mind, clear out the channels of thought, keep yourself in a state of receptivity. Gain a mental attitude in which you are constantly expecting good. You will have the fundamental right to all good. You know, according to your faith, be it unto you. The great discoveries, the great inventors, the great geniuses in all lines have been men and women who dare to break with the tradition, who divide precedent and believe that there is no limit to what the mind can do, and who stuck to that belief until their goal was won. In spite of all adversity, not only that, but they were never satisfied with achieving just one success. They knew that the first success is like the first olive out of the bottle. All others come out more easily for it. They realized that they were a part of the creative intelligence of the universe, and that part shares all the properties of the whole, and that the realization gave them faith to strive for any right thing, and then that knowledge was the only limit upon the capabilities of their desires. Knowing they couldn't be satisfied with any ordinary success, they had to keep on and keep on. Edison didn't sit down and fold his hands when he gave us the talking machine or the electric light. These great achievements merely open the way to new fields of accomplishment. Open the channels between your mind and universal mind, and there is no limit to the riches that will come pouring in. Concentrate your thoughts on the particular thing you are most interested in, and that ideas and abundance will come flooding down. Open up a dozen ways of winning the goal you are striving for, but don't let one success, no matter how great, satisfy you. The law of creation, you know, is the law of growth. You can't sit still. You must go forward. You must keep looking forward. Like Alexander, you must be constantly seeking new worlds to conquer. Depend upon it. The power will come to meet the need. There is no such thing as failing powers if we look to the mind for our source of supply. William James taught that there were more mind does, the more it can do, for ideas release energy. You can do more and better work than you have ever done. You know more than you know now. You know from your own experience that under proper mental conditions of joy or enthusiasm, you can do 3 or 4 times the work without fatigue that you can do ordinarily. You can work almost indefinitely when the work is a pleasure.